So if you forecast out by the end of the century, the GDP per capita estimates in the US and around the world, we need to increase global energy production by roughly, anywhere from 5 to 10x. And, the current system of pulling carbon out of the ground and burning it up and pulling heat energy out of it doesn't scale, doesn't make sense, obviously. And there appears to be, a reasonable chance of a pretty serious material shortage for renewable sources by the middle of next decade. So what do you think is the right answer to long-range energy security, and what sort of technologies should we be embracing? And do you think that they scale fast enough to kind of allow us to have our economy grow in the way that it needs to support the population demands over the next century?
I'm agnostic about the energy sources, and I think you need you have to be eclectic about it, and a lot of them are make sense locally. But we have enough energy. We have enough wind energy in North Dakota. North Dakota is the windiest place on earth outside of the Arctic. So North Dakota, Montana, and Texas, we have enough wind energy to produce 5 times the amount of our entire grid. The problem is the North Dakota wind farmer cannot get his product to market because it dissipates in we have an antiquated grid system that simply will not efficiently move electrons across country. And we need a DC grid system that, with off-ramps in the big cities, et cetera, that can do that. And the problem is they cannot get that energy to market. That is the only choke point. And the same is true, we have great solar power in this country. We have an abundance of renewable energy in this country, and the problem is the incumbents were operating under rules that were written by the incumbents to reward the dirtiest, filthiest, most poisonous, most toxic fuels from hell rather than cheap, clean, green, wholesome fuels from heaven.